Dear colleagues, maybe all forget about how the new elected Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro promised to became as a member of the BRICS and use these resources, financial resources of the BRICS to supply oil into the world market. About it, we will comment that this is a story or the material of the Middle East. So the first part of my topic will be certainly the Kursk story. The background, Turkey will have a big speech against the report of Vladimir Putin, how he blamed West to the war, to have a war with Ukraine hands against the Russia. This is certainly the whole nonsense about it, and Ukraine forces and President Zelensky have an independent position about these questions, um, and certainly but here the message of the Russian edition of the Voice of America allows also how the yesterday Russian forces used against the Kiev North Korean ballistic missiles. And today, according to the Ukraine, reports two or three North Korean missiles have been used against Bogodukhovo village country in Kharkovskaya Oblast. So let's continue. Smirnov totally tricky and diplomatical have a report to the president Vladimir Putin, temporary governor of the Kursk Oblast. How about the Ukrainian forces took 28 villages, countries in the Kursk Oblast, but the tricky of the official Kursk officials consists how the it's actually Ukraine forces took two districts, two cantons of the Kursk Oblast. Also, the said governor of the Belgorod Oblast, Latkov, south of the Belgorod Oblast, located south of the Kursk Oblast, and here Krasnokursky Rayon will be evacuated also. So according to Financial Times, 155,000 people will be calculated. And calculated. And at this background, very interesting how the European Union, UK, Canada, Japan, and all countries who support Ukraine don't announce it, a new package of the help for the existing how the 5 days ago State Department and Pentagon announced $125 billion military help to the Ukraine. And certainly and here as I noted yesterday, the numbers of the clash, military clash, fight in the Lugansk and Donetsk Oblast, etc., is not decreasing. So today, rather than improving, and but according to the West media, Russia forces became go back since the Kharkovskaya Oblast. I think for the military this is a reinsurance of the Russian command chiefs, military command chiefs, due to I think and as said some military experts, Ukraine forces have not aimed to the occupied annexation and another outrage actions against Kursk Oblast. So the Russian military troops, chief of the military chiefs, have afraid is maybe rather than correct how the Ukraine since Kursk Oblast made to the turn and to put heat and will hit since the rear of the group troops who located between Liptsi villages countries and Wolf and town as an in Wolf Volchansk. This is very dangerous, and as you understand, despite how the Vladimir Putin promised to create a sanitarian zone for the termination of the anti-Putin's sabotage group into territory of the Russia. Here, this is aim not don't achieve, and so the group troops may be returned into the motherland, into the home, as I told above, seen the territory of the Kharkov Oblast rather than. This is totally theoretical position, but situation is very interesting. So the second day, international experts, international experts who have experts of the international law noted immediately noted how the Kursk Oblast, this is an international acknowledged territory of the Russian Federation. So therefore, we have next investigation, exploration of this situation. Russia, at first, one of feature of this experts noted here impossible here since the Second Cold War and maybe early never ever situation similar how the enemies have occupied territory each other. Jesus, this is a very interesting fact for the and will be history for the long period. And I listen today how the Ukraine's dogs accommodated Russian technology have studied in the Cambodia, in Cambodia. This is very powerful, maybe. But and Russia can to send application in Union Nation and blame the constant war Ukraine and blame Ukraine as aggressor. Today was a Security Council in the Union Nation, but the question was dispute. Russia last month loses the chairmanship in the Security Council of Union Nation, and right now the situation Russia have not to use in own use, and here the so Ukraine have a moral and diplomatical rather than benefit against the Kreml's Analytica with the Ushakov. And but I promise promise I am promise I did promise about a Middle East. If you remember, Hussit's story appeared since how the Hussits drones attack the oil reservoirs, oil storage of the Saudi Aramco in the territory of the Saudi Arabia 5 or 6 years ago. This is a story allows how the Ukraine came to the, as I told yesterday, change the Sunja gas station for some energetical object. For example, to termination provocation against Zaporizhia atomic plant in Zaporizhia and another energy. And so the international law don't the fact, and we must to constant that international law both countries couple don't use in the practical the international interaction and in the practice of interaction, but the military fight this is more than the international. And here the since Sumskaya August, Ukraine forces came to use that very interesting situation how the Ukraine forces don't use the avenue, barn, very big asphalt road between Glukhov in Sumskaya Oblast and Lgov in the Kursk Oblast. This is a very interesting story. But Ukraine forces, due to how I am telling, don't use both international law in the interaction, came to the attack Belarus. This is not astonishing situation. Here the international law in practice don't work. Absolutely absent. Absent. And let's go to the to continue My moderator sent me put in my smartphone much information shots about how the Donald Trump had a meeting and telephone call with the Elon Musk. So this is a very interesting story, and here the main story how the Donald Trump praised the interaction and relationship with the Xi Jinping, Kim Il-sung, and Vladimir Putin. Russian translator said how the Donald Trump named Vladimir Putin as a good talksman, and certainly in the hope of the future conversation with the find peace with Ukraine. And certainly he also the Donald Trump praised Vladimir Zelensky too. Jesus. And so then Elon Musk sent invitation to the Kamala Harris to take interview, to give interview in the platform X feed. But step of the Kamala Harris don't answer about it until. The second part of my topic with some economic situation, how the not amazing, how the background of the Kursk story. Russian Central Bank fell down currency rate US dollars and euros. So here this is not liberal and this is a heavy crude brutal situation how the banks and private individuals, people who will buy the currency, but the import will be very expensive. And certainly the Chinese banks refused to get rather than own yuans, which Russian contractants have attempted to pay for the import. And certainly the money, US dollars and euros more benefit than the yuan. But the sanctions and the threat of the secondary sanctions, so very difficulties create difficulties for the trade between China and Russia. And Russia. This is a need decision. I am telling about currency rate of the Russian Central Bank, and so all of the Central Asian countries who transit of the outflank of the sanction, Kyrgyzia, for example, Tajikistan, will be big money losses. And the situation may be, I'm sure, forced that this is the countries who have a trade with Russia on a national currency to refuse of the calculation and service trade from the national currency. Certainly the trade will be US dollars and European unity current. We have a situation when the policy of the de-dollarization, when Russian manager group used for sound under question, have a drop. And this is a story thanks of Ukraine actions in the southwest of the Kursk Oblast, near the New Kolodis, Talpinki, Sheptunovka, and another countries, villages near the road, year 38. And at this background, we have a very interesting situation. I'm very glad to attention how the 10 years yield bonds of UK treasuries have more in common than that analogy financial tools in the United States. So this is a very good position, a very good situation for US Fed. US Fed, according to the last report, the wholesalers trade index fell down for the previously period and achieved 2 and 2%. This is nearest of the brilliant story. Oh, Jesus. But without emotion, this is August and September. This is deadline, as said himself. He was let's go. And not only the fell down, US Americans fell down car prices. Car prices. This is season, summer season don't end in the United States. This is a very psychological significance for all of the consumers, car consumers. And certainly we need to know that I need to according to the Voice of America observers about how the Huawei, who one of the first with the rivals of the United States and UK and European consumers to distribute 5G, became to issue the new microchip who has analogy with the NVIDIA last sample. And this is I don't exactly the real situation, but this is a chip will be distributed in North Korea, Russia, Iran, apart another countries, apart European Union, United States. So this is a very difficult story, and this is all China's reached. And wants to do this in next situation. And so the last topic of today. Uh, Jesus. Hmm. I'm telling about Olympic Games yesterday as contributing the development of the human capital. Here there is no dispute. I forget simply. India have biggest, largest population of the world, more than in China. And economy in the Asia, the third place, China, Japan, and India, and Arabian countries with the chief of the Saudi Arabia have biggest potential for use of this is a story. Thank you. See you later. Bye bye.